Seattle, Washington, where Jim and Phil have the call.
I'm good.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
You know what I'm saying?
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms. Just prior to kickoff for this primetime extravaganza, and this adds another whole layer of excitement when you have this game under the lights.
I think you said it
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Players love it. Anytime you turn on the lights, they know it's special, and it brings out the emotion out of these players. And also, let's don't forget.
We go to the field. It's Emmanuel Sanders back deep for the kickoff. Steven Hauschka ready to kick it away to start today's game.
Apparently, I'm kicking it off to start this game today. I'm kicking it off to start this game today. Sorry, I had to do something right there.
We're underway here. Sanders has got it.
Yes, that is the person.
And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. At quarterback, the 5-time MVP of the NFL, the 2007 Super Bowl MVP, Peyton Manning.
Well, when you hear that phrase, he's a coach on the field, it is not a cliche when you're talking about Peyton Manning. Many people have said probably the best wide receiver coach in the NFL is the quarterback, Peyton Manning.
That's probably my best chance of beating.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 30.
And
with no options, he goes ahead and throws it away. Here's the starting offense with a receiving core that can be so dangerous in a game like this. The Broncos will take the snap from the 30. And was able to read that play and make the hit. We're early in this one, but already a crucial 3rd and long play coming up.
These are tough situations. What are you going to do on the offensive side? There's only so much you can do. If I was the defense, I would look for a screen.
3rd and 13. And behind the mark, and this is going to bring up 4th down. Short series this time for the offense. They're in punting formation. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. Wilson's heading out now. Now an experienced quarterback with 4 years under his belt.
Russell Wilson is absolutely maybe the most mobile quarterback in the NFL. Hard to get a big hit on him, and if there's pressure in the pocket, he will get outside and make a play.
The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. Wilson with the give.
You're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Throws the pass. Brought down at the 38.
When you play man-to-man against this receiver, you're going to have a tough time. Quarterback's a good thrower. Really hard for a defensive back to stay with him.
The Seahawks take it from the 38. And here's the toss. We'll be keeping an eye on Jimmy Graham, Phil. A lot of people surprised to see the Saints trade him to Seattle in the offseason.
It was all about the money. I mean, I know the New Orleans Saints, they knew he was a great player, but it's about money and saving cap space down there in New Orleans, and Seattle was all too happy to get him on their side.
And pulled on the tackle.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Halfway through this first quarter now.
Yeah.
Now, They take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Seahawks lineup, split backfield, 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Picks up about 5.
That's first down. That's first down. We need that.
Lynch is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down at the 41.
I still don't.
It's Jermaine Kearse coming down with it. And that's a gain of 13.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
First down at the 28. Wilson's on the move. Launching it deep. Intercepted.
Intercepted. Right. What is happening?
Ward's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down at the 20. Anderson's tackled right at the 20. One player to watch at linebacker today. He'll be in on many tackles. Bobby Wagner.
He was drafted because he had great speed in college, and that speed you see at the NFL. He is a tackling machine and a great linebacker.
I wish we had Ezekiel Elliott for the Cowboys.
Anderson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Vernon Davis.
Arms make the catch. Quarterbacks give him a chance. They get it done.
Third and 4. And he just tosses it incomplete.
Peyton Manning is not doing too well.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt.
4 seconds left on the clock. Will I return this? Will I return this for a touchdown? And I will not.
A punt just like it was drawn up. And now the defense has them backed into the corner. The Seahawks were moving the football the last time they had it, only to give the football away on the pick. Let's see how they do it this time.
You know, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence and you're moving the football, but then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
It's all right. As long as we get some yards, and we don't care if we gain any yards.
Second down and 5.
Wilson's
got the catch and the first.
When you backed up against your own end zone, I think it's up to the coach to call some plays that catches the defense by surprise. They did it that time, and they got a big first down.
First and 10. We'll go ground. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
They bring in the extra tight end. Jackson's running away from the pressure. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. This guy knows how to rack up the rack yards, doesn't he?
He does, and it's really nice to watch him do it. He's able to catch the football, make sure he concentrates, looks it in terms of field, and never breaks stride. He makes it look so easy. You know why? Because he's always practicing.
Jackson's 3 for 3 with that completion.
The Seahawks coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down.
And hey guys, I'm back. My mic just got tangled up.
Jackson's going to take it from the gun.
Ask my dad to be in the video next time, so they'll be surprised if I introduce my dad tomorrow.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down, Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Jackson's now completed 4 in a row. Looking across the middle. Jackson's met at the 44.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Setting up now at the 44-yard line.
Tablet. Pretty nice one. So make sure you.
Second down and 6. To the ground. And they'll end up losing 5 yards on the run.
I wouldn't be doing
and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
I'd probably be somewhere killing one.
Along the sideline.
The aggressiveness of these players.
And they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
Jackson 6 for 6 now with that completion. Jackson's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under.
Good job that time by the quarterback, avoiding the rush. Gets outside the pocket. He keeps the play alive. Nobody open, so it's just another incomplete pass.
The Broncos lined up in the nickel.
I take it a little bit easy.
2nd and 10.
I didn't say I would. I said a little bit.
Ricardo Lockett with the catch.
Not a lot.
When you throw a slant route, it's really important for the quarterback to make sure he keeps it right in front of the receiver and to his body. Why? So he can make the catch and protect himself. They did it perfectly that time, and that completion almost got him a first down.
On the money.
And they're inside the 10.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
1st and goal.
And there we go.
Touchdown.
And a touchdown. With the LeBron James celebration. Let's
Phil, they have the lead now here late in the 2nd thanks to that touchdown. And they should have it, in fact, when we go to the intermission.
Now you see in the future, huh? So you know those things. Just kidding, of course, Jim. Like to have a little fun with you every once in a while. But hey, nice drive by the offense. That puts them in a great frame of mind going into halftime here soon.
I might actually play NBA 2K next time, so you gotta watch out for that.
They're setting up the return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
During the video, he's probably gonna
the Broncos offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive. They got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Hey, this is okay.
The Broncos take it from the 23.
No.
And the pass is thrown away.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
The Broncos take it from the 23. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. This frustrating first half continues, Phil. It appears that the offense has been non-existent.
It has been non-existent. You know what? When you play these games, you got to come out and fight, and there was no fight in this offense in the first half.
I'm just gonna run out.
Baldwin's got it at the 27. That picks up 7. The Seahawks call the timeout. They're first. The Seahawks come to the line in a tight game here in the 2nd quarter. The score's 7-0. First down at the 33. Jackson's on the move. Almost intercepted. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back to the studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The second half is officially underway. Thomas got a chance to return this one.
But they still have
and he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
As many touchdowns as I can.
The Seahawks take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be. But feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
Mark him down for another reception.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Oh, did I kick
Get
it?
both feet down.
I'm going to challenge that, guys. I'm probably going to lose it, but I'm going to challenge. Just to make sure.
That play is going to be challenging. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
The replay rule comes into effect. The challenge pays off. The play is overturned.
Yeah, so many close calls in the NFL, and we see it every single week. That's a good job by the head coach getting the information, making that decision, and he wins.
The
Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space. Trevathan that time on the tackle.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Now looking at third down. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. The give.
He
runs with it right up the gut.
First
In the end, it picks up only a yard.
And guys, my Instagram page just keep on going off. OBJ is just.
The Seahawks, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
I don't know.
Just 33 yards to go to the end zone.
Now I'm starting to regret it. I wish I had Jarvis Landry and
it's a two tight end formation. First down and 10.
That'd probably be a good
Jackson's
team.
taking off. Jackson's going to give himself up here and
right there.
got it in the gun.
Throw it.
Lockett with the grab.
Has the first
that
down.
picks up 11. That's his third catch of the day.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Paul Richardson makes the grab. Richardson's brought down, but has the first.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
First down, offense ready for the snap. This play call is for the fullback. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Oh, no. I'm hoping it'll work, though.
Second and goal from the
Broncos
1.
making me nervous. Under pressure, did he?
But the hit knocks the ball out.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Only a yard from the end zone. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this
Can he
snap.
do it?
So they failed to convert on third down, but that's been...
No, that was a touchdown. That was a touchdown.
You knew this was going to happen, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field.
That is a touchdown.
They are going to challenge the spot of the football, Phil.
Well, there's a couple things to know about challenging the spot of the ball. One, if you do change it, there has to be an identifying mark on the field that you can relate to. In other words, a yard marker, the sideline, a mark on the field, something you can see that you can challenge and know where that football is going to go.
On the field is reversed.
Well, that's going to pay off now. That challenge was very timely indeed.
Yeah, it was. I think the coach even saw the results on the field himself. That's why he challenged. Good job. He wins.
And he's brought to the ground.
Well, I like the ingenuity that time. They don't go for the field goal. Instead, they have a run play called. It looks good, but it doesn't work. The defense fast to react, and they got the job done.
Gets the handle here. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Osweiler's lined up. 2 tight ends set. 2nd down and 13.
And it stopped again.
Of about 5.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Broncos will line up. First down markers right at the 15-yard line. He'll take the snap from the gun. And that's
safety, let's go.
Tackle, a safety in the end zone.
You always have to know where you are on the field. As a quarterback, when you're backed up and you drop in the end zone, that has to make you nervous. That time the quarterback just held on to the football too long. He sacked, and he cost his team a safety.
Baldwin's got it on the return. Bush is there to take him down. That return's good for about 13. The Seahawks have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team.
The Seahawks are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway inside the 50.
Let's go.
2 tight ends on the field here.
Throws it aggressive catch. And he catches it. He caught it. Richard Lockett.
What a catch and run, and now they're set up inside the 10.
That was a perfect throw, beautiful catch, and now they're ready to score. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Force it across for the touchdown. Early in the 4th, and they look to have seized control of this one with that touchdown.
Boy, I think they did. Now it's up to the defense. Go out there and shut the opponent's offense down. If you do that, this game is in the bag. Really good job by the defense that time, stopping a 2-point conversion, because they do so many different things on the offensive side now in the NFL. I think when the 2-point conversion comes up on defense, attack the offense.
He'll have a chance to take off. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. Broncos. Bill, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance.
Latimer's got it, and a first.
I gotta say,
that's his first reception today.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
The Broncos have it at the 44. And it's complete over to Owen Daniels. Good yardage picked up on that call.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in.
1 second, guys. Here we go now. Here we go. There we go.
Like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch you. Well, when you talk about throwing these sideline routes or the out route, it is about timing. When that receiver makes that break to go towards the sideline, that football has to be in the air. Nice throw and catch that time.
The defense gets the sack.
Got the sack.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out, too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
The reception by Daniels. Gains 19.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Osweiler's now completed 4 in a row. And that'll close the gap.
That's good. That's good.
Tight ends are a position where you got to be able to do it all. You got to be able to block, run routes, and you got to be able to get in position so you have a chance to catch the touchdown pass. Good job by the tight.
It's good. That's good right there. Come on.
After seeing their defense surrender some points, the score's 15-7.
Here we go. Good kickoff.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Seahawks now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in an excellent position.
The Seahawks are in front thanks to their quarterback. Jackson's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? When your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
And they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock. Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42.
Can I make another touchdown? Can he make another touchdown?
2nd and 9.
To steal this game.
And it's swatted away.
Ooh. Almost an interception, too.
3rd down now.
Come on, run.
The Seahawks are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
Replay.
Jackson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Jackson's going to take off with it. Ricardo Lockett with the catch. They immediately call for a timeout. John Ryan will be called on to send this one down the field. Kicking team gets down there and downs the ball. So the offense gets the football back here in the last 2 minutes off of the punt, and everything looks like it's coming down to this drive.
Yeah, it does. And, you know, when you're in a situation like this on the offensive side, You can be conservative. Why? You have 4 downs. Makes it really tough for the defense.
Safety again. Good job.
When you're a quarterback, it's all about thinking on the field. When you're not thinking, you're going to make mistakes. That when you drop in the end zone, you've got to get rid of the football quickly. He did not. He is sacked for the safety.
Yeah.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Broncos defense heads out right now. They have to be thinking one thing: force a turnover. They need to get the ball back to their offense and as quickly as possible to have any hope in this one, Phil.
Yeah, I think the defense is sitting in a very good situation right here, Jim. What is every offense run when they're ahead late in the game trying to run the clock out? They are going to run a draw or a screen, so play for those 2 things and attack that offense.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. Handoff made. Brought down at the 41-yard line. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Well, Jim, if they got the lead, there's not much time left. Run the football on this clock, keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances, don't jump off sides, don't create a penalty, and put 2 hands on the ball.
It'll be 3rd down.
Let's see if I can get a last-minute touchdown.
Double tight end formation. Handoff.
Yeah.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The Seahawks trying to catch the defense by surprise here on 3rd and long. They go with the run, and sometimes those runs on 3rd and long work, and you can pick up a 1st down. But that time the defense was ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
They'll go for it on 4th down. Late stages.
Yay.
And Richardson's got it. 1st down. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Gotta have a lot of courage to call these type of plays, don't you, Jim? And at that time, even though this team is winning, the coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Good play call, and they make it work.
Jackson's completion percentage, 80% on the day.
One more play, and it's in the books.
Takes the knee.
And there we go.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.